Welcome to LinesToGo installation videos. Today we will be removing and installing fuel lines on a 2001 Chevrolet Silverado 4.3 with LinesToGo part number FL488-E. While this particular installation is on a 2001 Chevrolet Silverado 4.3, this set of lines will also work on the following year, make, and models as shown on your screen now. LinesToGo lines are made using original equipment end forms and fittings that are CNC bent for an easy and precise installation. We have also upgraded to stainless steel braided Teflon hoses for rust protection and to prevent surface fouling. These have an unlimited shelf life and anti-static PTFE liner. This set of LinesToGo lines are made from G2 Galfan coated steel tubing for rust resistance that exceeds OEM standards. Tech tip: disconnect the battery before working on a vehicle to reduce the risk of shorting out the battery on tools or lines. LinesToGo lines are made with a sectional design for easier installation. We also use color-coded unions on our sectioned lines. Just match the colors of the connections. Make sure to depressurize the fuel system before starting the installation. The level of difficulty for this installation is considered to be easy. Tools required are a drain pan, flat screwdriver, 10mm, 13mm sockets and ratchet, 5/16 of an inch, 5/8 of an inch, 13/16 of an inch, 14mm, 16mm, 19mm wrenches, cutting pliers, a hoist or a floor jack and jack stands. To depressurize the fuel system, locate the fuel pump fuse using your owner's manual and remove it. Start the vehicle and wait for the engine to stall. Make sure to replace the fuse once completed. Using a 5/16 wrench, disconnect the battery terminal. Using a flat blade screwdriver, loosen the clamp at the air filter housing. Remove the PCV tube at the back side of the air intake tube. Unscrew the plastic nut connecting the intake tube to the throttle body. Remove the intake tube from the air filter housing. Pull up on the back of the intake tube and slide forward to remove from the throttle body, and remove it from the vehicle. Raise the vehicle and remove the top and bottom quick connect fittings at the charcoal canister located in front of the fuel tank. Remove the quick connect fitting at the rear vapor line. Using a 13mm socket, remove the single bolt securing the charcoal canister. Slide the canister towards the center of the vehicle and then remove it. Disconnect the two quick connect fittings at the rear pressure and return line. If your brake lines are in good condition, you can unbolt the ABS module from the frame using a 13mm socket to allow for more space to route the rear fuel lines. But if your brake lines are rusted or if the ABS module is moved too much, a leak may occur. Do this step at your own risk. Using a pair of cutting pliers, cut the 3 lines at the transmission crossmember. Using a flat blade screwdriver, remove the lines from the plastic retaining brackets. Remove the rear section of lines from the vehicle. To install your LinesToGo fuel lines, start by removing the fuel filter from the rear pressure line, using a 5/8 and a 3/16 inch wrench. Install the 3 rear sections of line into place. Start the threaded fitting back onto the fuel filter. Install the lines back into the plastic brackets to hold them into position. Install the quick connect fittings onto the pressure and return line in front of the fuel tank. Install the charcoal canister back into place and using a 13mm socket, secure it with a single bolt. Install the top and bottom quick connect fittings at the charcoal canister. Install the quick connect fitting at the rear vapor line. If you have removed the ABS module, using a 13mm socket, replace the bolts. Using a 13mm socket at the top left of the transmission bell housing, remove the nut securing the metal bracket holding the fuel lines. Using a 14mm wrench, remove the two threaded fittings located at the rear of the engine on the driver's side of the distributor. Located below the threaded fittings, remove the quick connect fitting going to the vapor line. Remove the forward section of fuel lines from the vehicle. Remove the 3 plastic and 1 metal bracket from your old lines and install them onto your new LinesToGo fuel lines in the same position. Install the new front section of fuel lines into place. Start the two threaded fittings on top of the engine by hand and tighten them using a 14mm wrench. Install the quick connect fitting at the vapor line. Replace the metal bracket at the bell housing and using a 13mm socket, tighten the nut. Install the 3 flexible braided sections of line into place, matching the LinesToGo color-coded ends. Start the threaded fittings by hand and tighten using a 16mm and a 19mm wrench. Double check to make sure all threaded connections are tight. Install the intake tube back into position. Using the plastic nut, secure the top of the intake tube down to the throttle body. Using a flat blade screwdriver, tighten the band clamp on the intake filter housing. Using a 5/16 ratchet, reinstall the battery terminal. This concludes the installation of fuel lines on a 2001 Chevrolet Silverado 4.3 with LinesToGo part number FL488-E. Please note, our installation today was done using Galvan steel lines, but these parts are also available in stainless steel with the LinesToGo part number SS488-E. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or would like to purchase the lines you saw today, please call us at 1-855-781-5992. Email us at info@linestogo.com or check out our website link below. And don't forget to take advantage of our free 2-day shipping. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe button below, and we will see you on our next video.